Hello, my Pixel peeps. Nicole Payne, CMA, here as always to drop some accounting truth bombs. And today we are talking about cloud-based accounting software and why it is so critical. So to illustrate the point, I'm going to start out by kicking off with a quick story. Earlier this month, I had a client come to me who they actually shut down their company mid-year last year because COVID, right? It sucks. But they shut their company down. However, prior to shutting the company down, they had an accountant who was running their payroll for them and doing their bookkeeping and all that fun stuff. So when they reached out to their previous accountant who had been doing their bookkeeping and payroll about W-2s earlier this month, they got a response saying that, hey, we're not going to run the W-2s for you because you haven't been paying for service, you discontinued services. Here's the pay stubs for all your employees. And they give them pages and pages and pages of PDF pay stubs for all their employees. No summary reports, nothing, just pay stubs. So the client reached back out and said, hey, I understand that you don't want to run the W-2s, totally get it. Can I get the summary reports, like the payroll information, not just the pay stubs? And the response was for the previous accountant to send a QuickBooks desktop file and a password. And then the client didn't hear anything else. So the client's thinking, well, I don't have QuickBooks desktop. How do I open this? What am I supposed to do here? Well, they came to us. We have QuickBooks desktop. I use it on my computer for clients who are coming over for the first time and need to be imported into our online software. And so they asked, hey, I know you guys don't normally do this, but can you open this QuickBooks desktop file and get my payroll data for me? So I tried to open it with the password that the previous accountant provided, but the password wasn't working. Tried over and over, lots of different iterations, like tried different capitalization, different characters. Like I tried and tried and tried, could not get the password open, but the previous accountant was not responding at all when we tried to tell them that the password wasn't working. So finally, after a lot of hair pulling, I just called QuickBooks support directly and I said, hey, for all intents and purposes, this previous accountant has died. We can't get in touch with them. We need to get this file open so they can file their W-2s. QuickBooks did some rigmarole and they, had me send them the file. They sent it back to me with a temporary password reset, and I was able to get the file open, able to get the payroll data, and W-2s were able to be filed on time. All is well in the world. I was able to look like the hero. But the thing is, I shouldn't have had to be the hero in this situation. Because if that company file had been in QuickBooks Online or any other online software, if that was a cloud-based payroll data file, the client should have had access from the start, wouldn't have had to reach out to the previous accountant to begin with. But there would not have been password issues. There wouldn't have been the back and forth. There wouldn't have been the accountant flat out ghosting my client. And all would be well in the world. So this is one of the major reasons why we do not like desktop software for accounting purposes, because there's always going to be access issues at some point in the game. It may be when you try to switch accounting firms. It may be if you just close down your company and cancel services. Heaven forbid your accountant actually dies. I mean, it sounds very morbid, but our industry the average age of the accounting industry is creeping up because so many more accountants are reaching and going beyond that retirement age while still working, and fewer accountants are coming in to replace them. So I've had it happen where clients come to us because their accountant literally died. if your accountant dies and they have a QuickBooks desktop file that they've been keeping for you for decades, that history is gone. Let's get it into an online platform so that history stays forever. Other things that we have seen is computer crashes. If a computer crashes with your desktop information on it, by history, we probably won't see you ever again. So, regardless of how you feel about QuickBooks Online, which is the software we tend to use almost exclusively in our office, there are other accounting platforms that are cloud-based. If you don't like QuickBooks, try one of the other ones. But whatever you do, don't stay with a desktop-based software because there are just too many risks associated with that. Anyway, that is my PSA for today, and we will talk to you all on the next video. See you soon.